Hey everybody! I'm here today to tell you and show you how to find your purpose in life. This will be a video about motivation for happiness. If you want to be happy, you need to know what your purpose is. And this will hopefully motivate you and help you to find that purpose. So I have some notes down here. I'm going to be referring to those notes in case you see me looking up and down. And I'm going to tell you about my own purpose in life. I think I've discovered my purpose to the best of my knowledge. I'm going to tell you exactly what it is and how I came to that conclusion, okay? So first and foremost, you want to search intrinsically, okay? Having a purpose is different than having a goal. Having a goal would be, I want to buy that specific car or that specific house, but that's not necessarily your purpose. It might be, but it's not necessarily your purpose. So look inside of yourself, okay? And when you search intrinsically, imagine that you need nothing and you have everything. So you don't need to work anymore. You don't need money anymore. You don't need things. You need nothing. You have everything, okay? And then ask yourself the questions of what would you do and why would you do it? So once you need nothing and have everything, what are you going to do? And why are you going to do that thing or those things? Once you have the answers to those two questions, you've basically found your purpose. Because your purpose is, when you have everything that you need, what are you still doing? And what is the reasoning behind it? So now that we've gotten that out of the way, I'm going to tell you my purpose and how I came to this conclusion. So for myself, and I have it written down here in sort of formal words, so I'm going to look at it, but I'm going to sort of summarize it along the way. So essentially, my purpose is to spend my day being the best version of me, and I'll go over the specifics. So being the best version of myself, okay, so that I can be a person that I'm proud of and that my kids idolize and are proud of. My kids can be proud that I'm their father and they idolize me. Not that they want to be specifically exactly like me, but that they idolize me in the sense that they're like, wow, he's a great person, okay? So that's my purpose, to be that version of myself. So what does that entail? Now we're breaking it down to goals. Now that I know my purpose, right? What are the goals? What would I be doing? Well, I would essentially be having complete freedom over my day. And I would choose to do the following things amongst other things. Number one, my priority would be spending time with my family. I love spending as much time as I can with my kids and my wife. So I would spend as much time as I could with my family. In addition to that, I would be looking after my mental health and my physical health. So I would be working out because that would look after my physical health and mental health as well. But I would also be spending some time sort of like meditating, going in the sauna, to sort of relax, and that would allow me to look after my mental health, specifically driven towards my mental health as well. In addition, I would spend the remainder of my days, not my days, that sounds bad, that sounds like end of life stuff. The remainder of the time within each day, fulfilling my hobbies. I love playing video games. I don't have much time to play them now, but you know, I would if I had lots of time on my hands. And that would make me more relaxed, a little bit more driven. I love playing music. I'm a musician. My dad's a musician. So I would go to my parents' house and I'd play music with my dad several hours a day, a couple times a week. You know, I would garden. I would take time to really make sure my yard looks absolutely amazing. All of those little things around the house that have to be done, I would do those things. And that would allow me to be the best version of myself. So my purpose has been found by looking at, if I already had all the money and if I had all the time that I needed in a day, what would I do? Spend time with my family, work out, relax by going in the sauna, meditating, okay, and fulfill my hobbies, spend some time doing my hobbies, you know, bike riding, playing video games, gardening, playing music, learning new things, like learning how to juggle, like stuff like that, right? So for myself, that's my purpose. The ways to get there are a bit more complicated. You know, you have to have a lot of money to have time. If you want free time, you have to have a lot of money. You know, if you want to spend your days doing whatever you want and not worrying about a job, well, your mortgage has to be paid off. You know, you have to have more than enough money to never earn another dollar actively in your life, so you can have passive income coming in into your bank accounts and so forth. The ways to get there are your goals. Your purpose in life is what you would be doing with your time. If you had all the time in the world, all the money in the world, you had everything, you needed nothing, what would you do with your day? Okay, that's your purpose. And then your goals are how do you get there? That's the way to think about it. That's it. That is essentially how to find your purpose in life. I've told you the steps to find your own purpose, and I've sort of told you mine, not to brag or boast in any way, shape, or form, okay? But to tell you the process that I followed to get to mine. And maybe you can use mine to help yours along the way. If you're struggling to find your purpose, maybe you can use mine to give you a couple of ideas, right? So that's the reason that I incorporated my own. That's it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.